Welcome to Get Real, the show for the reality-obsessed and stans of the Hulu reality-verse. $1 Million Nannies is fucking crazy.
You thought the show was crazy, living it was crazier.
I'm Morgan Stewart McGraw, and today I'm in the guest host seat. We don't want to see your titties, and I was kind of like, no, we fucking don't.
Yeah.
This week, we're talking all about the breakout series $1 Million Nannies with our friend Tinx.
Any chance of reconciliation, or you think it's done?
I don't know, she felt very betrayed.
And the best nanny in Manhattan, Jack McCann.
I don't know how Sydney feels, but I know Leah is not fucking with her.
It's time to get real. Why are we hiring a hot nanny? I would not hire a hot nanny.
Because we're still good people.
No, I know.
I do so much bad stuff to my body that I need to like do some good things.
This week, like I feel like I look dead because this weekend was my friend's birthday. But
And it was your birthday.
party.
Wait, do you live
It was
here?
yeah, I do.
Okay, yeah.
When was your birthday?
June 5th. So a couple
Oh,
weeks
you're a
ago.
Gemini.
Yeah.
Okay.
What?
I'm a Gemini also.
Okay.
Iconic Gemini.
I love
You May Gemini or June Gemini?
May.
Oh, okay.
I know we're different.
Yeah, because I'm like, those are, it's not the same.
I think May is better, but obviously.
I don't know. I feel like that's like,
I know. What's your rising?
Capricorn.
What's
Hardworking.
Leo.
We're starting. Oh my God. All right. Welcome back to Get Real. Jack, congrats
Thank
on the
you.
show. Tinx, welcome back. This is
Thank
your,
you.
what time?
Third time. I'm always here. Yeah.
Third
But I
time's a charm.
basically live here. It's amazing.
You basically live here, and I'm so happy to see you.
Likewise.
All right, Jack, let's talk about it. First of all, congrats on the show.
Thank you so much.
$1 Million Nannies is fucking crazy.
I know.
Did you have the best time filming it?
It was so much fun, but also it was so stressful because there's just so much going on every single day. Like we have huge personalities in the house, so there was just drama, even like so much drama that was off camera that you didn't even see. So if you thought the show was crazy, living it was crazier.
Okay, set up the show for people who have not seen it exactly.
Okay, essentially, Leah Barrs is the head nanny.
Oh, yeah.
puts
We know
together,
Leah.
She puts together this nanny agency, invites, the top nannies she found from Nanny Talk across the country. We all go to Ibiza. We live in a house together for 2 months, or it was the summer, but a little over 2 months.
Okay.
And we take care of families during the day and we party at night.
Love.
Okay, so tell us about Nanny Talk. What exactly is Nanny Talk?
Nanny Talk is kind of a community that's developed on TikTok with all different kinds of nannies. I think like I started posting as a nanny on TikTok in like 2022. So I've
Okay,
been
wait.
around.
I have questions first. Okay, how long have you been a nanny?
I nannied for 4 years, but before that I was a babysitter.
Oh, is there a
So-
transition?
Because they're a bit different. So I feel like when I was in high school, even end of middle school is when I was a babysitter. But when I came to New York, the responsibilities are a little bit different here, and you do more than just pick kids up from school. You make meals, you clean, all of that. So I was a nanny during my college years, so 4 years.
Okay, got it. Okay, and so then you started documenting your stuff on TikTok.
Yes, I started making videos with my oldest kid, and people loved that. So I think that's actually how Leah found me.
Okay, so how does that? Well, first of all, do you have questions? Like, I'm
I
like,
have a question.
how?
How did you approach asking the family if you could make videos about your job being a nanny?
Okay, so this is actually interesting. I usually give my kid my phone to like play games on and stuff, and he kept like trying to go on TikTok one day, and I was like, no. And I already had like maybe 40,000 followers just from like random like trends or dance videos and stuff from high school, and so I guess he had mentioned I had TikTok to his parents. So they went and they checked it out themselves, and I remember they texted me one day and they're like, oh my gosh, Jack, people love you, like. He loves to perform. You should totally make a video with him. So then we made a video together, and like I think no one really expected that it was going to blow up. But then they all started going viral to the point where they eventually were like, "Wait, we got to reel this in." Like he's really young.
How old was he?
He was 9.
Wait,
Oh my God.
I'm sorry, that is batshit crazy. If my nanny came up to me and was like, or I would never let my kid be on TikTok and do that stuff.
Well, I never tried to. They told me
Right.
he loves to perform and he would love to make a video. I just don't think they knew that
It was gonna go so
could reach
crazy?
that far. And
Yes,
so once it
exactly.
got a little bit too big and out of hand, I think like one of them got one of their coworkers said something to them like, "Oh my God, I just saw your kid on TikTok," and I think like that kind of freaked him out,
Wow.
which rightfully so. I totally get that. So we dialed it back. We used to like make them every once in a while when we got permission, but we would just make them in our free time and like draft them, just not post them.
So do you still talk to that family
Yes.
and that boy?
Yes.
And do you ever do videos together still?
These days, no, but also he's like in his like middle school years, so he's too cool.
He's too cool for school. Okay, got it. So then Leah found you on Nanny Talk.
Yes.
She was a Kardashian nanny. She wrangles everybody. She takes everybody to Ibiza. You all live in a house together. And the point is to like get jobs while you're abroad.
Yeah, so like she has obviously had a lot of high net worth clients, high profile clients. I never had anything like that. I definitely like worked with the 1%, but no one like the Kardashians. So the kind of draw was like you're gonna get access to all these people from her Rolodex, and so we definitely experienced that. I mean, you saw some of it. The families there were unique.
The families there were unique.
The families there were so nuts.
It was wild.
It was wild. You guys, okay, speaking of crazy moments, while the nannies brought the drama, the families you worked for brought the comedic relief. Let's take a look.
Everyone thinks that working for the 1% is the dream, but no one tells you what it costs to get that close.
I'm Daddy Mark.
I'm Daddy Tom.
I'm Daddy Moke.
We are not
They had
adorable.
twins, divorced, and then one remarried, and then they all lived together.
Also, I want to know where you got this.
I bought a little costume for you to dress as a Disney princess.
You might see me naked. It's gonna happen. So we've got to be open. The nail polish, it's a little too much. Let's see the nails.
You don't wear nail polish.
I don't.
Leah and Sydney, I have asked you many times to change your nail polish and you continue to ignore me. It is very disrespectful. I have sent nail technicians to come to your house to do it.
It's like this. You have to begin like this. Nanny that they don't know, very short, they don't respect themselves.
All right, let's get our tan on.
I'm trying to get the job, but I don't think I need to be that close to a 60-year-old man in a Speedo ever again.
What about me?
We don't want to see your titties.
That's our bird call.
That's why we need a nanny. Where's the nanny?
Who was the craziest family?
Ooh.
Was it the three dads?
Craziest? I mean,
The three dads were,
The three dads were equally tan.
yeah, they
I think like craziness with like their rules, it's the G's.
Okay.
Yes.
I have to say the G's I feel like I resonated with the most. Like I like that order. My fellow Virgo, like
for sure.
right? Like don't you
Yes.
if you were to have a kid, wouldn't you want it to be like structured?
Well, I will say they have rules, so at least they're easy to follow. Like they're not unpredictable. You know how to please them. You just have to follow the rules,
Yes.
even though they were very strict and they had a very specific way of doing things.
Yeah.
It's a lot easier to nanny when you have strict rules. I think when you
Exactly.
have like too much freedom, it just makes your job complicated. And I don't know if I'm overstepping or not. She's made it very clear what you should do and what you should not do.
I have to say, I was really shocked that they chose Leah and Sydney because they gave Sydney such a hard time during the interview process.
That ruffled some feathers.
Who ruffled the? Tell us all about the feathers being ruffled.
I think when the girls got back from interviewing, they all had their reactions. But I think Taylor really thought she was going to get that job, and I think Sydney thought there was no way she was going to get it because they seemed to not like her. They didn't like what she wore. I think Hannah also interviewed very well, so that we all kind of thought we knew Leah was picked because she picked herself for them.
Yeah.
So we thought
Leah's like, I got this job.
I'm chosen.
yeah, that's kind of what started it all. But yeah, Hannah and Taylor were pretty confident that they were going to be the other position, and it went to Sydney, and I think that shocked a lot of people.
Yeah, and Sydney, when the family was like, you cannot have red nails, and I loved the mom. The mom was like, not on our time. She was like, we don't want to see your titties, and I was kind of like, no, we fucking don't.
Yeah.
Right?
The gloves were crazy.
The gloves were a little
They
crazy.
were strict, and like she got hit with a plant. Like
There was a lot.
Okay, the bird call?
A lot. It was a lot.
And we all had to do it in our interview. My bird call was not good.
Why are we doing bird call? I know really crazy people. I'm obviously in this world. I have kids myself, but I've never made anyone do a bird call of any kind.
It's what Bregan does with her kids. She's done it forever. It's just, she can just do
So she
her
should have
call,
gotten
and she
animals.
hears them back. She knows that they're safe. She's very
Right.
much, she does a lot of things her own way, and I mean, I feel like that's not even the weirdest thing that happened on the show.
Did you ever babysit?
I did once, exactly one time.
Tell us about that.
I thought it was very cool to babysit. It was a trendy thing to do.
How old were you?
I was young.
Teens?
I was 12, 13 around.
Oh,
I was
okay, young.
Yeah.
Okay.
I babysat for a neighbor, and the family scared me. Like the parents came home, and it was at night. It was scary, and I heard a ring at the doorbell. I checked, there was no one there. I heard another ring. I checked, no one was there. At this point, I'm freaking out. And during that time, they had crept through their garage into the house and jumped down the stairs to scare me. And they were like, haha, we got you. And I was like, I'm never doing this again. I hate babysitting.
I hate babysitting for you. Are all parents just that I'm not that crazy.
I mean, that's insane to do to another child.
While you're watching their child?
I was so freaked out. I went home crying, and I was like, I'm good. I'm all set on babysitting forever.
How old was the kid?
They were young. They were like 5 and 7 or something.
No, we can't be doing that.
No, it was insane.
3
It was
children.
insane. No, it was crazy.
Okay, so I have so many. I mean, I literally binged it.
Let 'em
So
rip.
I just am curious. Like, first of all, you all go to Ibiza. What is the logistics of the house? Like, did you split the rent?
We had to pay rent, but obviously,
Shut the.
well, you make money, but you pretty much break even when you're paying
Ibiza
rent
is
there. And also,
so
I paid rent,
expensive.
and I
Yeah.
paid rent here.
Oh, double. Oh.
Luckily, like I had money saved before I went, but I also kind of went there thinking I'm gonna come back with so much more.
Right.
And that really wasn't the case, which is why things got as intense as they did.
So the families actually pay you.
Yes.
Oh, I didn't think that they did.
All of them are a little bit different. Also, some of them, like, it was just gifting. You would just get nice things.
That's,
You don't need gift. You can't
I
buy
got
food with
money.
gifting.
That's what I'm saying.
That's insane.
Okay, so you actually had to split the rent for the house?
Yeah.
I haven't spent a lot of time in Ibiza, but you have.
It's so expensive.
How much was the
as
house?
An island. Yeah. How much was your rent?
My rent was $3,000, so that means that's like what, $24,000 a month, maybe $25,000 if Leah paid a little bit more.
I cannot
That's
believe you all
wild.
had to split that.
Yeah.
I mean, the house was nice, and it was like in a pretty quiet part of Ibiza too, but it was still easy to get to the town and get to like the strip where all
Right.
the clubs are.
Mm-hmm.
But that was a
That was stressful.
That's a
hotly
lot.
contested
Wow.
before we went. Yeah.
And then, well, how did sweet Hannah end up paying for it? Did mom come through?
Hannah made it work.
You're like, Hannah made it work.
I mean, even at one point, I was like, "Girl, like if you need me to like spot you, I got
Oh,
you."
that's so nice.
nice.
But I don't think Hannah's mom even ended up having to send money because she got a job by then.
Okay.
Okay, so then how did this whole thing, like Leah being, we saw the drama with Leah and sleeping with the dad, but I feel like that wasn't totally fair considering like he was single.
Yeah. Once you got more context.
Once you got more context, but I know that a lot of you guys had strong opinions about the fact that like basically Leah sleeps with his single
Right.
dad, as you know, but they were upset because she was working.
Yeah.
What's our thoughts on that?
Well, okay. There's that stigma of like, is the nanny gonna sleep with the father? Like people
Right.
are always like, that you see that in media or like movies or whatever. And
or
it's
it has happened though, to be fair.
like, it has happened.
It has happened.
And so when we each kind of heard about this, I had no idea it was a single dad. I had no idea it was like a one-time job. It was someone she was friends with before too.
Right.
You didn't have the context.
No context. So
Okay.
I just hear Leah fucked the father, and I'm like, and of course, like my first question was like, because I'm also like, there's a power dynamic, when you're working for somebody. I was like, was it
Sure.
consensual? What was the vibe? Like, was she kind of coerced? Because it's essentially her boss. So it's like
Right.
any other
It's
workplace.
fully her boss.
It's also messy.
Yeah.
So those were my first few questions, and once those were answered, I was like, okay, well, that's just messy of her. Like,
Right.
you're just fucking a dad to have fun. Like, that's ridiculous. And then once she explained herself, it made things a little bit better. But at that point, it didn't matter because families already knew the secret was getting out. And
But the secret was getting out because of people in the house.
yes, because
Everyone was talking about it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I feel like it's just a bad rumor to have about yourself because people don't hear context when gossip
Yeah.
is shared.
It's
and it was just
telephone.
spread.
It's-
It's
yeah.
telephone. Exactly.
Yeah, so
But-
I was so annoyed when I heard that it had reached families. I'm like, how on earth is that even possible? If only
Well, I'll
eight
tell
of us-
you. I'll tell you.
Agency.
Taylor.
Oh, I know how it happened. Now I know.
Taylor
Yeah.
is just chatting up a
Yapping
story.
away.
I was told today that Leah slept with a father of 2 children. What?
I'm not into Taylor. Can we be honest about that? I don't want to judge because I know reality TV is difficult, but I had a hard time watching Taylor.
Yeah.
That's what I've been getting, those texts and comments from like people watching the show.
Was she
They're
is she
not a
sweet in
Taylor
real
fan.
life and
Taylor is
mistakes?
Taylor's a very kind person in real
Yeah.
life. I think just there was a lot of lapse in judgment on the show, and I think she just felt that connection to Nicola and was just fucking up, and she can't keep a secret.
But also, I mean, the other thing about like what you were saying about like rumors and all that, the thing is that Leah was like, she was honest about this. Like this was something I would not have told.
You can get that information out of
No,
me.
you could not waterboard that out.
Why
I
would
would keep that,
you-
especially if it was my agency and I was trying to lead by example and set, a precedent
Yeah.
for everybody. I just wouldn't be chatting about it.
I
and I
would
think-
literally forget about
I
it.
think some of our frustrations were also like we all had like in-depth background checks before we
Right.
went and signed NDAs, and it's like, where was her background check?
Right,
Like,
right.
You literally fucked a dad. Like that's something that I would have loved to know had before I went on the show.
Oh, so you really were like pissed about it. You were like, this is fucking crazy.
I feel like if you're if you are like a nanny, it's your career. That's like the number one no.
Yeah, and
so I get
she's-
it. I like it. They have standards for themselves.
Yeah, and she's also the head of the agency. Like she represents us
Yeah.
all. Like she is the first person that you talk to if you want to get a nanny to work for you in Ibiza. Like,
But also, like, I feel like Leah came out like very early on, like, because obviously you guys went to the bar, and she was like the most turned up out of all of you.
and
I
that
was like,
the fucking gag.
that was the gag.
I was that's what annoyed me, because like I also went to Ibiza, was like, okay, I'm down to also party. So like when we're sitting there and she's reading off these rules, and she's like, okay, you can't get too drunk, or like you can't drink 12 hours before your shift, and knowing that she's about to work the next day with our top client, and she's the most wasted one at the club. Also, it was 2 shots and a glass of champagne. Why are you that drunk?
Why are you that?
Why are you that drunk?
That was all she drank?
Wait, I could have
that
written
pissed
an
me
essay
off.
off that much alcohol. Like, are
Whoa.
And we were leaving that club, and I just kept looking back, like, why is there a cone on her head? Why is she like slurring her words?
She was really
it wasn't
getting
even
after
a late night either.
no.
I was just like, it was our first night out, so I was thrown.
Also, like, totally random observation as I'm talking to you in real life, you're the exact same on camera as you are off, which is a huge.
No, I was watching it, and I was like, oh, I look so much bitchier, and oh my god.
No, you look
you're the
really
same.
great.
No, you
But
do.
you are like, you act the same, which is great.
Okay, thanks.
Okay, so Leah, yeah, I don't know. Where are we with Leah right now?
So I would say at this point, Leah and I are good friends. I think in Ibiza, like we've had a lot of conversations since then. Every time I've gone to LA, I'll stay with her for a little bit. Like she's always. Well, here's the thing.
That's great.
Like, wait, staying together?
You're like, I literally hate that she had sex with a dad.
Wait,
but
I
also
did, because I can separate the two. So
Okay,
it's
good.
like
No, I like
there's
that.
the
We're
nanny side of
forgiveness.
me.
Yes.
Yeah,
So
the nanny
true.
side of me was so
So
pissed
true.
at her. But before I found out about that, like she was one of my closest friends in the house, and I
Got
loved
it.
her. And I was
Right.
like, she's really cool. Yeah, like I'm annoyed about the drinking and like these rules and whatever. But also like I understand I'm dealing with a lot
Totally.
of dramatic people.
We're all
we're all
complex
here,
human beings.
Like
Oh my God,
we're all on a
amen.
TV
Yes.
show. Like you had to be.
You had to bring
you had to
it.
be some level of crazy to be there. So
Sure.
it's like I could accept that from her and everybody else, but. Yeah, like I mean, since then we've talked so much, and even like in Ibiza, like in the last episode, you see we have a heart to heart, and we kind of like get to talk things out and like understand each other better.
But you also took her job. So how
Okay, I
does
did not
that
take her
work?
job.
Well, you deserved it, but how does that work out? Like, was she like how do you like
I think
maintain?
a lot of it is like she held resentment to me, but it wasn't really about me. It was about the fact that she got fired from her job and she got replaced. I think she would have been mad at whoever replaced her. In this show, it makes it look like I'm so eager to have that job, but like so much was cut out. I was like, I was not expecting this. I mean, if this is what we need, I will do it. But I looked really eager in the edit. I'm like, wait. I did not want that job that bad.
Okay,
because I knew the G's were intense.
The G's were okay. So, and what about the accountability statement? Like, tell me about that.
Okay.
That is
so that's the thing. So
heavy burden. Wild.
because I mean, you said it in past episode 4, I take over, I start leading the agency. So we have because it's a PR crisis that she was not handling at all. She was just like, fuck them, like, we're moving on, it's fine. And I was like, well, no, that's not how this works, because families know about it and they don't want to work with us now, and there's no more clients coming in. So I took over just to like.
Oh, so business was actually affected by this.
Yes.
Why did anyone tell these people?
Wow.
It's Taylor.
It's Taylor's fault.
I'm pissed at Taylor.
Regan literally says, she's like, this whole island knows each other. Everybody talks. These families are close. These families are at the same parties together. It's an intimate island. And so Taylor tells the mom she works for, who tells the mom I work for, and then she's the one that confronts Leah about it. And then we assume, okay, well, if all the moms know about it, they're going to tell Camilla. But so we're like, Leah, get to her first. And then when Leah tells Camilla actually did not know yet, but it didn't matter because she got fired on the spot.
Wow.
Okay.
But that was all to say is we were like, this is a bad look for us. There's no more clients coming in because people know about this. So I stepped up, essentially took over. It's literally called Coup de Jack. Like it makes I look very evil for like 2 episodes, but I promise it was kind of out of, like, we were all panicking.
You were
and,
stepping
like,
in.
There
You
was
were
a need.
You needed to.
Yeah.
And Leah, I think, was so affected by, the secret being out that she couldn't really see like the business side of it and be like, here's what we need to do. We need an actionable plan. She was just so pissed at
Jack's such
Taylor.
a leader.
I love it.
I think Leah is a good leader, but in that moment, I think because it was so personal to her, it's her secret getting out, that she could not like see straight and just be like, here's what we need to do. So when I stepped up, I created a plan. I had assignments for everybody, and I was just trying to get us back on our feet again. And then I was getting a lot of pushback from Leah, of course, because this is very personal to her. She's like pissed that I'm all of a sudden running her agency, which, looking back, I get that, and her and I have talked about it. Like, it really wasn't my place to kind of take over her job. I think in my mind it was more of like, there's a new point of contact. I'll be like the face, like this is still your thing. It's still your baby. Like, you're the CEO.
But ultimately, you kind of did her a favor, right?
Yeah, I mean, I got some more families, and I think I also gave her a second to like, I gave her a second out of like off the heat. She could kind of step back and like not be the one trying to organize everything. So I took over for a little bit and trying to help her, but that obviously created a lot of resentment. So she was like preying on my downfall for a lot of the show.
Oh my
And that was just annoying because I'm like, girl, we were literally friends before this and you're just hating on me and like you want me to fail. And then that's hard when you're trying to like do something that you weren't prepared to do. I never went into Ibiza thinking, oh, I'm gonna run this shit. I was like, I'm gonna be one of the nannies. I wanna get some high-profile clients and make some money. Like that's what I wanted to do. So all of a sudden I'm leading this shit and she's hating on me and I'm like, well, is this not like a collective effort? Are we not all supposed to be working together here trying to make this happen?
Also, girl, you told everybody your business. You didn't need to.
Yeah, it's like, let's not forget why we're here.
How much time did you actually spend with the kids nannying?
A full day.
Like one day
some
per...
of the families are different. Like sometimes you would start, no, 5 days a week.
5 days a week.
Yeah.
Wow. You worked 5 days a week?
Well, it depends on which family it is because some of them were only there for like a week and a half, 2 weeks. Some of them were there for the full 2 months. So it's like you would have times when you were off. And like you saw with Hannah, like some people were off a long time. And then she got a job and she was luckily with that family for a good amount of time. But like, you know, that's why people were stressed out because like when their family would go, you know, fly back to LA, they're done in Ibiza for the summer and they're jobless. And it's like we were relying on Leah to have this huge Rolodex of people she knew. And then all of a sudden it was like,
there was like no one, right.
I'm like, where are the families?
How many hours a day did you nanny? Like 12 hours a day?
It was 9 to 5.
Oh, 9 to 5. Oh, I'm doing 12-hour shifts, guys.
Yeah, well, some people were different. I think it just depends on the family. Sometimes you could start at 10.
How long, I mean, when you know more about Ibiza than I do, so like when you go to Ibiza, like do you spend like the whole summer there? Is that the vibe?
I don't. I mean, I wish I could, but I mean, I would love to. I think a lot of people go and just camp out there. It's so magical.
Is it magical?
It's truly my favorite place. It's the best.
Energy there.
Okay.
It's great energy. And you can relax. There's hikes, there's spas, then there's the party side, and the water is so beautiful. It really is the best place on earth.
I will say we were exhausted because we worked all day. We partied hard and we worked hard.
You can't not party though. You're in Ibiza. The clubs are the best in the world.
But like,
what's your favorite club in Ibiza?
Pasha.
Oh.
What's your favorite club in Ibiza?
I am a big fan of Universe, which is the new one. It's a mega club.
When was the last time you were there?
Last year.
Oh, are you going this summer?
Of course.
Oh, okay. I'm behind here.
I love it. I love it so much.
Are you going to Ibiza back? Are you going back this summer?
I wasn't planning on it, but I mean, I kind of miss it. It was.
It's
I mean, I like
so
kind of established some roots there. I was there for a while.
Did you make any friends who live on the island?
Yes, for sure. And also, most people I talk to, they're like, yeah, 3 days in Ibiza is enough. Like, they're dead after a weekend there.
Well, if you party hard the whole time.
So imagine a whole summer.
Yeah.
And then the families that are there, are they like, do they go back to Ibiza every single summer?
So Bregan's been going there for 19 years.
I wasn't sure if Bregan lived there full time. Like that, is that her house?
I think she has multiple. I think most people have multiple houses.
Right.
But that is her house. Yeah.
Love that.
Yeah, Bregan was really intense.
Yeah, she was my first real family because obviously I didn't get it with the dads.
Right.
So I was with Bregan, but I like she had strict rules. So you know what you're supposed to do. There's a standard, but then of course pretty shortly into my job, the party happens, Leah's secret gets out, and then it's like nanny meltdowns all over the place.
Oh my
and I'm like, this is the family I work for. We all look a mess now. This is a terrible look. So Bregan left the island after that.
But everyone was pretty forgiving once they found out.
Because we care about Leah, and we also knew like how much she was upset.
But even I feel like the families were.
I mean, she got fired. Camila didn't even talk. Like, her name was dead. Like I said her name once, and Camila was like, "We don't say that here."
Well, yeah, I probably would have said the same.
That was dramatic.
Yeah, she's like, we don't mention her.
Jesus, my goodness. Okay.
It was very serious.
Okay, so you spent a total of 2 months there.
Yes, a little over.
And now you are literally, break this down for us. You are working a full-time job.
I do.
9 to 5.
Yes.
And then you are nannying at night.
Yes, that one's a lot more infrequent. Nannying used to be my main job. Now I kind of just do it as needed because I've had to shift my priority to my full-time job.
Okay.
Because I need money.
You need money.
Yep.
And what about do we know about season 2?
I mean, the people seem like they want it. I'm getting a lot of comments like, when is it? I need more. So, I mean, I would look forward to it. Also, that's going to be a hard conversation with my current job. To be like, hey.
Wait, but you
take 2 months off to go move to Ibiza?
Can I just dip out for a second?
Yeah,
I'll be right back though. Like, just please don't get rid of my position.
Yeah.
Well, no.
Keep my desk.
Okay, so but your current job is paying for your life.
Yes, like rent is due. I needed a full-time job.
Right.
I didn't want to nanny full-time in New York. I think Ibiza was exhausting. I love kids, like I truly do, but I think I'd done it for so long, and especially this past summer, it was intense. So I wanted to use my degree and work full-time.
What exactly is your degree?
I got in sociology and political science, but I work at a financial institution.
Oh,
so
smart.
I made that work.
Man in finance.
I want to talk about dating now. So like what's going on? Obviously, like you're obviously a hot commodity. You're in New York City. Tinx, I know you're taking a break from dating.
I'm taking a break from it.
I'm taking a break from shopping. You're taking a break from dating.
It's good.
It's time for breaks.
Yeah, it's time for breaks. It's good. It's a little reset.
You don't need a reset. You need to tell us what's going on. How are you managing that? How are you meeting people?
So typically I would meet either like through friends or, I mean, I was a Hinge warrior for a while there. Same with Raya. But like these recent like few months leading up to the show coming out, it's like I kind of just didn't want to be leaning on a man. Like I wanted to like have this moment for myself and like not be, you know, relying on someone else's validation. Because it's like, you know, when your first show comes out, you're kind of like, you kind of judge yourself a little bit too. It's like, damn, like I'm on reality TV. Like I don't know what it looks like. It could be, the edit could be so much worse than you think. Luckily, I don't mind my edit. I think means some things I don't love, but overall I like it. So I'm ready to date now that the show is out, and I'm comfortable.
Are people sliding in your DMs now that the show's out?
I've gotten some like really direct DMs since then because like I mentioned some stuff on the show about like just gay. I don't know. I don't know. I got aired out on the show a little bit in like episode 2, so people have been responding to that in my DMs. But
I like that.
I have nothing crazy yet. Like, I haven't, you know, no bombshells hit my DM.
Yeah. Okay. No bombshell.
Well, summer just started, so now's the time.
But I'm also a firm believer in like a hot boy summer.
Oh, 100%.
Oh my God. Please.
Well, let's go.
I feel like I need a hot boy summer.
Like the second the fall hits, it's like, okay, I'm ready to lock in.
It's cuffing season.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Cuffing? Do we need to cuff in fall? I feel like fall's also okay to kind of.
I think it's been a while since I was cuffed, so I feel like I can swing it.
Oh my God. I feel like the whole premise of the show is something like we've never seen before. And I really was surprised that everybody was so open to like show their kids. That was one thing that I was like, I don't know. Like, I don't know if I would ever do that. I mean, I'm a former reality star. I'm like, I would never do that. But I just feel like showing your kids is like, but I did feel like from what I saw, most of the kids were really well behaved, which I really appreciated.
The kids were cute.
The kids were all my kids especially.
Regan's kids were
so well behaved.
What were their names?
Kenzie and Kingsley.
They have great manners, these kids.
DJ.
And amazing taste.
Yeah, and their DJ, like that was so
ordering
random,
caviar
but I
as well.
loved
The kids who were ordering caviar, I was like, yeah, you know what? Sure.
When she was taking down that oyster, I was like, wait, what's going on?
Bo's a diva. Like she needs
I love it. I love it.
But also, they're DJing at. I mean, when did you start DJing? How old were? I mean, like in the last 3, the last 3 years.
Yeah.
And it's like that's not an easy thing to do.
No, it's really difficult.
They do lessons with like it's a Brazilian producer, I believe.
So
when
cool.
she said we just got notes back on their mix, I'm like, how old were they?
10 and 12.
Charmed life must be nice.
Did you have a nanny growing up?
We had, a little bit.
Or like mom was. I feel like the nannying like thing has happened more recently.
Yes, I agree.
Like you had them, but like not like my friends didn't all have like a consistent nanny.
Not
every
a consistent
single
one. It was it was more of a babysitter if
like I had a babysitter.
But yeah, exactly. I didn't really have a full-time nanny now.
Where did you grow up?
Richmond, Virginia.
Oh. So how long have you been in New York City?
I moved here in 2021. So this is I'm going on my 6th. I've been here for 5 years.
And do you love it?
I love New York.
Yeah, it's so fun.
I think the only other place I would possibly live would be LA.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't come to LA yet. It's not ready.
No.
It needs a minute. Yeah.
I know.
It'll be okay.
But it's going to be great. It's coming around very slowly, but it's just not quite there. But what are the moms like in New York City? Like to those moms that are finding nannies, like are they, I would imagine they're probably all working full jobs. They're probably intense with their requirements.
Yeah, usually if there's a family and both parents work, they have multiple nannies. So like, even if it's just 2 kids, they have multiple nannies. So yeah, like the full-time working moms, like the boss moms, they have a lot of nannies.
What is that contract like? What are the requirements? What are some of the craziest requirements that you've like had to read?
Luckily, my family, I had one consistent family.
You have like a bold something. You have like a fairy dust around.
Yeah, I got really lucky. I got very lucky. Like the family I worked for, the parents are sweet, the kids are sweet. So like I didn't have any insane requests, but like my other nanny friends have had crazy requests.
Like what is some of the craziest you've heard?
I think it's more so just it's like the jealousy. It's like the moms here feel jealous of the nanny. You know, if the nanny's hot.
But why are we? I'm sorry, but where's my camera? Why are we hiring a hot nanny? I would not hire a hot nanny.
Because we're still good people.
No, I know. You're like, I'm one of them.
I'm like, wait, am I not hot?
No, you're so hot, but I'm just saying, but you also, I guess it definitely depends on the person,
Yeah.
but it's like, if you're going to put yourself in a position where you're going to hire somebody who's hot and then be jealous, just don't do it.
Don't do it.
Yeah, and I think like that's kind of what I mean though. Is like when they interview for these jobs, I think that can be a reason as to why they don't get it. And even like a few of the nannies say on the show, like sometimes when the kids would start calling the nanny mom,
That
or
is
mommy.
Sorry,
like,
last F-bomb. That is I would lose my
that's
yeah,
crazy.
that's how Hannah got fired. In the show, Hannah's like, yeah, I got fired once, but that is why.
You cannot, and also you
It's insane.
Abort mission. You
Right.
don't, if a
Right.
kid that was not my kid called me mommy, I'd be like,
You'd be like, no.
thank you.
That's crazy.
But I mean, you do really become like another parent to them. You spend so much time with them,
Yeah.
especially if both parents work all the time. Like you are another parental figure in their life.
Yeah.
So what are some of the things that the jealous moms are doing? Just like being nasty?
Yeah, I think it's just like shade. You know, I don't think it's anything like it's not what you see with like Camilla's an extreme example of like making Sydney wear the oversized scrubs. Like
But
that's
why
not,
hire Sydney?
crazy.
That was the craziest thing to me.
That's why we were all shocked when she got hired. Because I think
was
it's
like
because
a
her and Leah.
humiliation ritual.
I mean, her and Leah do have like the best resumes. Like, so Sydney has worked for
But if
a
it's
lot
gonna
of wealthy
bother
families.
you that much, just don't do it.
Just don't do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and to be fair, she did click well with Aurora.
kids,
Yeah.
They are so sweet, but the pram, the stroller,
Yeah.
I'm like, why aren't we just getting a like easy stroller?
They have so many strollers.
So many strollers.
They're like coordinated with what the activity is.
That's a lot. That's extra.
Do you come across these people in Ibiza? No, you're like not seeing any of these. But are like the kids at the club in Ibiza?
No.
No.
They can't be at the club.
Well, I don't know. It's Ibiza. Like maybe shit's
They're at the
different
beach
in Ibiza.
clubs, like
They're
the
at the
daytime
beach clubs,
ones.
yes.
We ran into some of the families when we were at the beach club like on our day off, and we're all like wasted. And I see a family, and I'm like,
Oh God,
I was
don't
like,
do
we
it.
gotta go. We can't be seen.
So when you're in Ibiza doing that, I mean, this is an obvious question, but like, are you like going to work hungover? I mean, you must have been.
And I think I was pretty good about it there. I've done it like many times here
Oh, no.
in New York.
Well, it
so
doesn't
like,
matter here.
I
Everybody's
can
hungover
handle
all the
it.
time here.
But how do you
I think
function? It's
the
so
one-
bad.
I mean, you gotta just suck it up. Like, I mean, I've done it enough times where it's like, I can just lock in, you just drink some coffee, drink some water, and lock the fuck in. It's like, you're a little bit delirious, like, head hurts, I'm a little bit nauseous, but
You got to do it.
you've done it before, you can do it now. I think the only time I think I wasn't feeling good in the show was when I had to set up the party for Bregan.
Oh my God, it was
in
hot. I'm getting hungover.
And I'm a sweater. Like I get so aggy when I'm hot. So I'm just like sitting there. I'm irritated. Like the wind was blowing, so like the balloons were going all over the place, and I was just pissed
Those
off.
balloons were those the disco ball
Yes.
balloons? I mean, why
they
did
wouldn't.
we-
They wouldn't stay in the pool. They kept flying
It
out.
pissed me
Like,
off,
lot.
those
It
balloons.
was a lot.
Yeah, I feel like that is just a whole. What's the hardest thing you've done hungover?
I mean, going to work hungover is really bad in my opinion.
Have you
really
podcasted
difficult.
hungover?
Of course.
And what are you doing through that? Just like using every brain cell?
Just using every brain cell, hydrating, and just, sometimes I'm really funny hungover. So if I'm lucky, it'll be really in flow, and
Yeah,
I'm just
I feel
even
that.
You just
chattier.
don't give a shit.
And then you just keep talking.
But
and it's fine.
dealing with kids when you're hungover
No,
and it's
that
hot
sounds
out
insane.
on top of it is like
Insane.
the worst combination ever. But like we've all done it. Like
And are you usually nannying like 2 kids at a time?
I always have. Yes, I never just had one.
And what are the age? Like, I feel like, are they close in age? Or are you like dealing with have you had to deal with like a baby and a 5-year-old?
No. On the show, I dealt when I was with the G's, they're 1 and 2, so I dealt with
very
babies
young.
then. But then with Bregan's kids, they're 10 and 12. My kids here are like 5 years apart, so I had a pretty good gap. But they were never a baby when I was working with them.
Wait, you went to Paris with the G's for Fashion Week?
I did.
I need to know. I want to know every part of
Yeah,
that. How,
okay,
when,
so-
where, who, what, why.
So we get that call, and we're all out one night, and then it starts a whole fight. If you've seen the show, you know. But like most of the anger is directed towards Sydney, just because Sydney and Leah are such good friends.
Are they still good friends?
No.
They hate each other, right?
I don't know how Sydney feels, but I know Leah is not fucking with her.
Any chance of reconciliation, or you think it's done?
I don't know. She felt very betrayed, and I think like a lot of other people have feelings too. So I think that just kind of like piles on.
So Sydney ghosted a family or ghosted Leah to take a job?
So we get this. We're all at the club one night, and Sydney gets the call saying the G's are inviting her and I to Paris to go because they're going to be at Fashion Week, so they have to go to shows a lot. So they need people to watch the kids, of course, because they had left. We put them on their private jet to. They went to Madrid, then they went to Paris. But
all right.
So we meet them in Paris, and we're watching the kids while they go like the Valentino show, Chanel show, Louis Vuitton.
Was I there? I'm like, when was this? Okay, keep going.
It was this past Fashion Week.
Okay.
We were there.
Yeah,
I
in
feel
the
like
summer.
she looks familiar to me, that woman, but I'm
Mila?
like, you just look
Yeah, she was
like.
across from Lana Del Rey
Oh.
at the Valentino show.
I didn't go to that one, but yeah, okay.
Okay. But So they're there, so like we're literally outside with the strollers. I think going into it, Sydney especially thought we were gonna be inside the show, like getting to watch it.
How did she get there? How did she get there?
I think it was just the excitement. I mean, you're told you're going to Fashion Week, so it's like, okay, clearly you're going to Fashion Week, you're gonna experience something. Like,
No.
I think for a second, like, she forgot we were nannies. I think I went and I was like, I'm excited to see the fashion on the streets, but I never really thought we were gonna go see a
also,
show.
Jess, you were grounded in reality.
You were grounded.
Yeah, that's also why I was scared to do reality TV. I'm like, I don't know. I feel like everybody I think is crazy on TV.
That's insane.
No,
I mean, she should just be excited to go to Paris, full stop.
Yeah.
And it's a cool work opportunity, but I don't
It's like I kind of was
I don't think
get into
Chanel
a
is
fashion
making a
show.
seat for her, no offense.
Or the stroller.
Or the stroller.
Yeah.
She's rolling
So, yeah, we're
right on the
outside
runway.
with the strollers at Valentino.
She's walking down, yep.
Just watching the celebs go in, and it's like cool.
She's like,
but-
where's the after party?
So she's pissed outside? Is that like, what was the
No,
vibe?
she wasn't pissed. I think she was just like kind of disappointed. She was hoping, but also the G's told us like the day we got there, like, oh no, you're not coming to the shows, and we were like, and
Imagine
I was like,
having to
okay,
explain
yeah, that makes sense.
Did she
to your
ask
nanny.
though? Was she like, oh, are we going to the shows?
I think she clarified. She's like, oh yeah, like, because I think they were like, we're going to Valentino, and I think Sydney
She's
was
like,
like, oh, are we going? And they were like, no, you're watching the kids, because.
That would probably annoy me a little bit.
A lot of it.
Yeah.
Let's be real. Let's put
Let's be
ourselves
real.
in that mindset
Yeah.
for a minute. If I was like getting my ass invited to Chanel, which takes like a whole goddamn year of begging and pleading, and
Well,
then
you got to spend like $5 million.
But if you're not that much, but if
They had to spend $1 million to get into Valentino.
well, that's the G's.
That's the gag.
Also, how do you spend $1
Wait,
million
what?
at Valentino?
Yeah.
I'm like, where's
Am I
my
being
$1
shady?
million?
Oh. That's one way to get in.
crazy.
Let's just say
just
it's
say that
one way to
It's
get
one-
in.
This is why I have you.
It's
So
one way to get
educated
in.
and classy.
The red Valentino bag was not the serve.
Why, by the way, I rather wear a trash bag. Why am I wearing a red Valentino bag? Red? I love the clothes. I'm going in a totally
I like their Chanel look.
Okay, so I want to go back into Sydney and Leah. I mean, at the first episode, when Sydney's like, I'm second in command, I'm like, you're gonna fucking
that
hate
was
each other.
weird.
You don't like you. This is
But also
crash and burn.
no one ever looked at them that way. I don't know where she got that.
So they're dunzos.
I don't want to speak for them, but like, I don't think Leah fucks with Sydney.
Okay, how did the group react with Sid when she took? I feel like when she took a full-time job with the G's. Like,
Well, I would say before that, like, they were definitely upset at both of us for going to Paris, but I think most of that anger was directed to Sydney because of like the betrayal of being her best friend. When we all found out about the job, it's while we were watching the show. We saw it in episode 8 because like the credits were about to start rolling, and then you all of a sudden see she returned back to Paris. I kind of thought something was up because I was with her in Paris.
Know.
No, we all found out, which is why like
that's shady.
Leah's crashing out, the other girls are crashing out. I don't think Mitchell cares. I don't think
Mitchell
Taylor cares.
doesn't know where he is.
Taylor's too busy getting hate on the internet. She does not care. But everybody else cares, and I kind of thought something was up because there were a few conversations when we were working where like they would pull Sydney away and like I was just alone with the kids and I was kind of like, okay, what's going on? What are they talking about? So I kind of thought something was happening. I didn't know it was that because I also like, I think Leah made it very clear if you work with them, like she even threatened to kick us out when we were going to Paris. I went with the intent of like, I want to change Camilla's mind.
Doesn't she want you to work?
No, I think she's very ego-driven, and you would think she would want the people who work for her agency to do well because it reflects well on her.
And I assume she gets a cut?
In that case, no.
Oh.
Not with the G's.
But then
Wait, that doesn't work.
Because it's her clients.
Right, but if it's an agency, then
she should get a percent, like a 5%. Somebody
needs a
needs to call
business
Leah and explain
manager.
this to
Yeah.
her.
I think you can kind of see there was not a business plan when we went.
So she just invited everybody and then made them pay rent and then got mad at them the whole summer.
And then when shit was hitting the fan, I was just like, okay, like, I guess I'll just step up and do this. Like, let me just handle shit.
You should start your own agency and run it properly.
I don't think I want to.
I think you should.
Like, I can't deal with the nanny drama at all times. Like, that was too much.
But you know what? You're very calm and level-headed. I feel like you could actually be a good manager and you don't even have to nanny. Like, you have good
Still on the fact that Leah doesn't take any percent.
No, she just wanted to hang out with people. Yeah.
That is, we've been talking for a long time. The fact that she is not taking a percentage from employing people based on her connections.
I think she was just building it. Like, she was just trying to create a name. I mean, there wasn't even a name for the
That's crazy. Girl.
You couldn't.
Wild. No.
Jesus. Okay. All right. We've seen some. That is good advice, though.
I don't want to run a nanny agency.
But are you going to go? I mean, if you do the show.
If I get invited back, because like I said, me and Leah are good, but I think rewatching the show brings up a lot of like old feelings. So I think when she's kind of seeing, at least what I was saying in confessional, I've definitely been a little bit shady.
Would Sid go back?
I don't know if Sydney would get invited.
Oh, does she need to get invited?
I mean, it's Leah's call.
It's still Leah's call.
Yeah, because I gave it back to her.
Or is it Hulu's call?
It might be Hulu's.
Let me tell you, once you
Hulu might bring Sydney on to work with the G's, but I don't think Sydney can be in Leah's agency.
Leah doesn't have an agency.
She doesn't have an agency. I was just gonna
say. The agency does not exist.
She doesn't have an
It
agency.
exists.
No, but meaning
she's about to announce the name and stuff soon.
Oh, there was no name.
Not while we were there. We just referred to it as nanny talk until it was established.
But she definitely now is like definitely taking
Leah
a percentage.
wants to, this has been a lifelong dream of hers. Like she wants to run a nanny agency.
Well, maybe she's going to start it now properly. She's got a name. Step 1. Step 2, charge people a percentage.
Sydney is going to do rival agency, and then you're going to have to choose which house. No, I'm telling you, I'm already, I'm on season 2. That's what's going to happen. And then Taylor is going to be like, wait, I want to just ask about Taylor.
Poor Taylor. I feel bad.
Do we?
They did not try to redeem her at all in that edit.
She pissed me off.
She pissed everybody off.
Why are you going down, I know we're going to watch a clip of it, but when she left the children to go see Mitchell, who is like the kindest human who's just doing his job. I was like, girl, you're out of your mind.
No, it was bad.
She lost her damn mind.
She lost her.
I feel so bad because I do think she is sweet, but like.
Is she, or was she nauseating to be around in the house?
In the house, like when like things weren't going on, like she's at like on ground zero, she's fine. Like she's nice and she's like she's considerate. Like she's like kind of like she always made sure our fridge was stocked.
Oh, that's nice.
She was like really,
I value that.
She was very considerate when it came to like taking care of people and like
that's
sharing
nice.
a space. Her jealousy problems with Mitchell clearly got in the way. I don't
like jealousy.
I don't like it. And also, why do you get jealousy with Mitchell? Seems like such a nice, grounded guy. Like
Mitchell was not into Liv.
She's
freaking out about Liv, and it's like Liv's not into Mitchell.
And Liv's like doing her thing, and Liv's standing there like, girl, you're nuts. What are you doing right now?
It's just, and I knew, like I saw her that evening when she came back, and she's still in her tiara and whatever, and she looks like she'd just been sobbing, and I'm like, what the fuck happened? And I hear she got fired, and I'm like, okay, but like Liv was like, Jack, the scene was crazy. Like she sat on that beach, and I'm like, oh God. So I was dying to see it in the show. It lived up to the hype, I will say.
Yeah, I definitely feel like my patience with Taylor, I don't want to be mean because I know like the edits are crazy on reality TV.
How much did you have to edit her?
Right.
Like you saw it. You can't fake tears on TV.
So she was, but I'm saying like she kind of, everything that she was constantly upset about, she put herself in that predicament. Saying the thing about Leah, telling people that or whatever. Like.
And there's a lot of scenes that Mitchell and I had that did not make the show where like him and I are talking about Taylor and like I'm trying to like help him through it and trying to be like, a lot of her problems are just projections and like come from like other shit. It's got nothing to do with you, so we just gotta like make this work. Then the only scene they show is me encouraging their engagement. And I'm like, hold on. I was like, whoa. Like there's a lot that happened to get to this point. I am not just like, oh yeah, like you guys look a mess right now, you should totally get married. I was like, whoa.
No, like don't put me in that. But also what totally flipped me out, I'm sure you saw this as well, like what made me, I was like, when Nicola hired Taylor to be the nanny, and then Nicola literally thought she was like her Make-A-Wish. She was like literally so obsessed with this woman. I'm like, you're not this woman's friend.
No.
You are there to watch these children, which you couldn't even do because you went to the beach because poor Mitchell's digging a sandcastle and you're freaking out.
Yeah. And like I thought it was really funny at one point because Taylor based so much of like what she wanted with Mitchell based on what Nicola has said and like what she thinks she deserves. And Mitchell's like, Nicola's not even married.
I was gonna say there's no man.
Like, why are you
like what are you talking about? Like, I thought
it was a girl. It was a girlhood. It was like powerful little girl. Nicola's all about womanhood. I fucking love
and I loved that. But it's
Nicola.
like it gets to an extreme point where like Taylor is taking every word as like
she took it
truth.
She took it in the wrong
way. And it's like, wait, you still have to use your own discernment and like decide what's best for you and Mitchell. Like you're literally attacking Mitchell.
Poor Mitchell.
Oh my God. I cannot believe they ended up engaged. Okay, we're gonna play a little game. Are you guys ready?
I'm ready.
We've seen some iconic nannies on screen, but today we're crowning the ultimate nanny. I'll give you 2 names at a time and you'll choose your favorite from each matchup until only one remains. Okay, Jack, you're first. Mary Poppins or the nanny herself, Fran Fine?
Ooh, okay, I love Fran Fine's look. Nanny-wise, Mary Poppins.
Oh, we're seeing, okay.
Yeah.
Mary Poppins or Chessie from The Parent Trap?
I think we have to go with Mary Poppins.
Oh, Mary, I like
really good.
Run it.
She's really good.
Okay, Mary Poppins or Maria Von Trapp from The Sound of Music. Have you seen that?
Well, didn't she marry the husband?
Can we get a fact check on that?
I don't remember.
I don't remember either. Well, just based on what you think.
Mary Poppins.
Okay, Mary Poppins. Mary Poppins or Jessie from the Disney Channel. Who is that?
Jessie?
Oh yeah, I'm kidding. I know.
Mary Poppins.
Mary
Jessie's
Poppins.
kind of lit. She's a
Wait.
New York nanny.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Totally.
Mary Poppins is literally like, okay, so Mary Poppins or this, I'm so curious to see if you know who these people are. Flora, Fauna, and Merryweather, the three fairies from Sleeping Beauty.
I know who they are, but like I don't really remember what they did, so I'm gonna go with Mary Poppins.
Yeah, they weren't that good of nannies. They
No,
were
they-
fine.
they
They
were
did bippity
cute.
boppity boo.
They were
right?
magical, but they weren't. I don't know.
Yes.
Can they pick her up from school?
Yeah.
Okay.
No,
They couldn't do anything.
No.
They're very
Well-
small. Also, they're tiny fairies.
They are.
I want a full-size person looking after my kid.
They were making her drink. They did the pink and blue.
Yeah.
All right, Mary Poppins or Mrs. Doubtfire.
Mary Poppins.
I love
You
Miss
guys-
Doubtfire.
Okay, but Morgan, who
Come
would you pick
on.
to look after your kids from all those people? Mary Poppins.
Yes.
Of course. Imagine her in Beverly Hills, like
But-
with the kids in the back. Like, come on.
Also, you're British, so like Mary Poppins.
of course,
All right.
yeah.
Okay, Mary Poppins. Don't rush. I want everyone to really think about this one, and you're both gonna answer it now because it's the last one. Mary Poppins or Leah Barrs. I can't believe her last name is Barrs, by the way. It fucking kills me.
Gonna go with Mary.
You're gonna go with Mary?
Gonna go with Mary.
You need to think very.
Hold on.
Mary Poppins, big bag, lots of stuff, lots of things she can pull out. Leah, fucking dance.
Roll the dice.
I'm kidding.
I'm gonna go with Mary Poppins.
Yeah,
Really?
Mary Poppins.
No shade.
I love Mary Poppins.
I love. You know what?
I
It's-
wish
it's
she was my
inspired.
nanny.
Was Mary Poppins played by Julie Andrews?
You know what? I
Yes.
think yes. So
Yes, I'm getting in
She has
my-
good nanny energy.
Yeah, I love her.
Yeah.
I mean, being a DJ, red flag. Red
We
flag.
all get to this is like us being in
flag.
Ibiza.
This is exactly like what it is.
flag.
All right, that sounds
Ibiza.
can only mean
Red
one
flag.
thing. It is time for the red flag review. Are you ready? All right. This week's red flag is dedicated to Nanny Taylor, who left her kids at the pool to spy on her boyfriend Mitchell. I cannot wait to watch this again.
Oh God.
Where's Taylor?
She's at the beach right now. She went to go.
See her boyfriend. Okay.
Yeah,
baby.
but I'm watching the girls.
Oh, I know.
So, yeah.
You're the best. I hired you to watch my children. They are my world. And you're here with your fucking boyfriend? Are you a joke? And then you just disappear, leave my children with someone that I don't know and someone that they don't know? It doesn't matter that she's another nanny. I chose you. You have taken my kindness for weakness, and it will never happen again. Pack your bags, you're done.
Oh, you didn't even get the best part.
What was the best part? Tell
Sobbing
us.
on the beach after?
Wait, what? Oh, the sobbing.
Oh my God.
Well, I would cry too.
That's
if someone read me like that.
Soap opera shit.
Also, when they put her in this dress and then like her thong was shown, I'm like, can we not get full butt underwear for the pool? I felt bad.
Right.
And then she kept it all on for her meeting with Nicola after.
Yeah, why?
Oh,
And the
God.
knock on the. That was.
Painful.
I'm sorry,
Painful.
but the way Nicola handled that, how do you think she handled that?
I mean, well, I mean, what else can you do?
Also, calling somebody, are you a
A
joke?
fucking
Yeah.
joke. Yeah.
That is crazy.
Crushing.
It's like
soul
sad, 'cause,
crushing.
Like that was the person that Taylor looked up to so much.
I know,
I know, and they
Well,
had a
Like
cute
her
vibe for
sister.
so long.
I don't know. I feel like she knew her for what, 4 hours before.
I
like,
agree, Jack. I'm with you, and also like.
It was too much, but I still
Yeah.
feel bad.
Yeah.
But this is when you get into that sticky situation. Like, I also think it's on Nicola too. Like, you have to set ground rules. You have to make sure there is a boundary because you don't know this person. You get too comfortable. This
Right.
is my life lesson I've learned. You get too comfortable with people too quickly, and then they turn up on you.
Yep.
And then you have to be like, wait, I have to now reprimand you because you thought this was cushy, and you left my children with another person whom I've never met in my life.
Yeah.
And then she called her a joke, and then said
Pack your bags.
she was
Pack your
Did she
bags.
say she was a loser,
No,
or did
I think it was just, are you a fucking Joe? Pack your
Yeah,
bags,
pack
you're
your
done.
bags, you're done.
I love that line, pack your bags.
Pack your
you're
bags,
done.
but also-
and Taylor thought she was about to have to pack her bags and leave. And it's like,
wish-
wait. There's other families. Like, you're not like banned from the island.
No, but still, like that's on par with like the Leah drama. Like you cannot leave. That's almost worse.
I think that's way worse. Leaving kids is absolutely no, under no circumstances. Those kids are your responsibility. Wild of her to do that.
And even
especially
Samaya
for
was
such
like,
a-
I don't know why she did that.
Yeah,
Like,
I mean, it's
that's
insane.
Ridiculous.
Have you ever left a child like that?
No.
No, that's crazy.
It's crazy.
No,
It's
that's
truly
your one
crazy.
job is to look after
You have one job.
You're not like, sit right here, I'm gonna go do something. Like, no, that's your whole job is to stay with them.
I wish that Tamaya got hired after, though. I really do.
I
like,
know.
I feel like she should have been like,
She did. They
no,
were-
but with Nicola. Like,
Oh,
I
with
would have done
Nicola,
that swap.
yeah.
I would have been like,
immediately.
you know what? You
Done.
look
But
responsible.
she also killed it at the white party, so it's like, I feel like if I was Nicola, I would have either hired both of them or at least Tamaya.
Right.
Would you, question for both of you, would you have taken Taylor back?
No, never.
Not a shot in hell.
Not a
No,
shot
I was
in
confused
hell.
when I was confused.
Why did she? And that made me kind of like, I was so like, okay, Nicola's so badass. She's raising these kids on her own. She's like got it all together. And then you're just like calling her a loser, and then you're like saying it's okay.
It's wishy-washy.
I think like I came to her defense for a second that night because like we fought about it at the dinner table for so long that I was like, oh my God, she got her job back. Clearly it's a little bit okay. We're all right. Like let's just move on because sometimes like the fights and arguments would just go on for
Forever.
so long
Yeah.
that I'm like, we're beating a dead horse. Taylor's sitting here sobbing.
She's always
can't-
sobbing.
Yeah,
She's
she can't
always
get words out her
crying.
mouth. She's
I
like
know.
choking on her snot. Like let her
Pisces?
live for
I'm
a
kidding.
second. Like we did it. Like we got her. Like let's just let it be for now.
Let it be.
Poor Mitchell. Are they staying together?
They're still together.
Are they getting married?
I haven't been invited to the wedding yet. Oh. I mean, they're engaged.
Shady.
Is Mitchell in LA?
No, they're in Ohio.
They're both in Ohio.
Yeah, Liv works for the Three Dads.
Live.
Yeah, she's their nanny.
Full time?
Yep.
Wow. I feel like they have fun at least. I feel like that's a fun house.
You guys, this was really fun. We talked a lot about a lot. Should we cheers?
Let's
I have to
cheers.
cheers and do a
Let's
read goodbye.
cheers.
So. You're right. Thank you. Am I mumbling? Keep it in. That's our show. Thank you so much to Jack McCann and Tinx. Stream $1 Million Nannies on Hulu now. Get Real will be back next week. I'm Morgan Stewart McGraw. Bye for now. Thanks for tuning in to another episode of Get Real. Next week, Caitlin Bristow is here, along with Miranda Hope from The Secret Lives of Mormon Wives and podcasters Hunter Harris and Peyton Dix. Watch and listen to Get Real, available with Hulu on Disney Plus and wherever you get your podcasts. And make sure to check out $1 Million Nannies now streaming in the US with Hulu and Hulu on Disney Plus for bundle subscribers and everywhere else with Hulu on Disney Plus. Terms apply.